All right, so in this section, we're going to talk about knowing your trading style, okay? And the way that I'm going to approach this is from the different methods of entering a trade, and then kind of go a little bit deeper into your thought process for how to know which way is best for you. And really, before I get into the different methods, the best way for you to know is just to try it out, right? So there are two basic types of way to enter into a position, and one is via a breakout, and the other one is via a pullback, right? So let's just explain this. I'm just going to explain this from a perma bull perspective, meaning from the perspective of a trader that's only looking to take a long position. So taking a breakout method is probably one of the most popular methods for entering a trade that I've studied and witnessed, from just watching traders all over the market and what the common and the popular trading strategies and styles are. The reason I think this is because that it's the easiest one to see. It also is the most comfortable one for a lot of traders to take, just because they see the price moving up and they think that, okay, the price, once if it breaks out of this period of consolidation, there's a good chance that it's going to continue going higher. So with that being said, we're just playing probability, so there's really no right or wrong. It just depends on which method or which style resonates with your personality the best, and then you build a strategy around that to manage your risk and all of that. The other method is entering via a pullback, right? So this is where you wait for price to pull back to a support or to some sort of mean. You're waiting for price to go back to that mean, to pull back, right, to lower or decrease in value. And then as you start to see price move up again, then you're taking whatever your signal is, you're taking it as you're starting to see that confirmation that buyers are stepping back in and trying to take prices higher, right? So these are just the two basic methods that you first want to explore to figure out which style works best for you. So in addition to that, there's one more thing that you need to know which style works best for you. And I kind of already mentioned this, is are you trying to wait for confirmation, or are you trying to anticipate the move, right? So for example, if we're taking a pullback, am I more comfortable getting in as price gets to that support? Or do I need to see price hit that support, bounce off that support, give me some sort of confirmation, and then I enter into the position, right? So again, there's no right or wrong way to do it. Now we will go over examples of these different styles and methods as we get into the strategy portion of this course, but this is just a brief overview, something that you want to explore and figure out, start thinking about, like, which style do you think works best for you. And really the best way to know is just to try these different methods out, right? So first, of course, see which way works best for you. Do a sim mode, just try it in a very safe environment, but you are going to have to put money to it to get the emotional side of that, right? So it's just going to have to come through trial and error. I wish there was a better way that I could just all right, so, okay, this thing is about you, so you should be better than that. It's just going to depend on who you are, your personal experience with, X, Y, and Z, and then, what resonates with your energy and your self-awareness the most. All right, so that's just a brief overview about determining what kind of trader you are. So what I found out works best for me is using the pullback method, anticipating the move, and that came over a couple years. It took me a couple years to figure this out through trial and error, but that's only because I didn't have a course like this that told me that there's different ways and there's no right or wrong way for entering a trade. When I started, there was only really most information was talking about taking trades on breakouts, and so that's I thought that was the right way to do it. And I just had to slowly learn that there's other methods, and then the different reasons why a trader would maybe want to take a pullback or a breakout or whatever. So it took me a long time. So now that these are the different methods, and these are the different styles and different reasons. Just a brief overview, but you should go out there to try these different things. So I can't give you a hard time, but it definitely should not take you a couple years like it took me to figure this out, right? That's gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this section of the course up, and in the next section we're gonna go ahead and move into the trading plan. So I'll see you over there.